One less person to have be here.
I know.
Hi, everybody. Today we're going to be doing a sprint. So if you're joining us, you can read, you can draw, you can do your laundry, you can do your dishes, whatever you feel like doing.
Your taxes.
Yeah,
it is tax
those
season.
are too soon.
Mm-hmm.
Sean's is very straightforward. Mine less so. So it's always a little bit of a process. Have you done your taxes, Marcus?
I have, thankfully.
Good for you. No. I always wait till the last minute to do them. I've done them before on the day they're due.
Yeah, and I used to work in finance, and that's how it usually was. People would give us calls, and it was like, "Hey, do you have my information?" Like, let's do tomorrow.
Let's see, making dinner, but then I'll get out my book. Nice. Hello. What's everybody going to be reading if you are reading or listening to? If you're listening to an audiobook. Marcus, what are you getting around to?
I am about 30 pages in, but I am reading the book that you let me borrow. I'm reading Fireborn.
Oh.
Yay!
Yeah.
The other day you said that you started Green Rider. Are you listening to Green Rider?
So I'm reading Green Rider like before I go to sleep, and then during the day I'm reading this.
Green Rider's a good one for before bed because it feels like you're being told a story.
Yeah, no, it weirdly, I didn't expect it to be like that, but yeah, that's exactly what it does. It's like this, the classic style you talked about. Yeah, it's like a fairy tale, almost classic feeling. And I'm like, man, I'm about to just fall asleep real easy now. But it's great. I really like it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Let's see. Reading Grace of Kings. Nice. I still need to get around to the second one because the first one I thought was I liked aspects of it a lot, and then other things I was a little middle of the road on, but I've heard really good things about the rest of the series, so I'll be curious. What are you thinking of it so far? Since I operate business out of your home, do you get special deductions? Maybe a tiny but not really, or at least not as much as maybe some people would think. I wish it was more. But I will say I was very surprised the year that I was my dad's caretaker. There was pretty much nothing built in for that, which I thought was interesting. Not that that's the reason I did it or anything like that, but when you pretty much don't have an income because that becomes your job, you would think there'd be a little bit more, but not as much. Game over. What is that for? Did I miss something? I don't think so. A reread of Oathbringer.
Oatbringer. Oat.
You didn't have to draw attention, Sean.
It's a different book.
What they meant.
It's a different book. It's about a farmer who brings oats to market.
But it's actually a metaphor.
No metaphor. It's just about bringing oats.
Is this for the new purple set or the old green set? Both are pretty. I forget, Marcus, if you... The Broken Binding's releasing, I think they're calling it their Midnight set or something like that, and it's purple.
So, right, it's that old, not that old, but like you said, the green set, but like it's the same, I guess, illustration on the pages, but it's just purple now?
I think so.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I thought I saw that too, but it looks beautiful. I haven't read it. Another one that I really want to read, another series I really want to read, and I will get to one day.
Do you own it?
No. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
For anybody wondering, this is what we're discussing. I don't know if it's visible.
Yeah.
What series is that?
The Grace of Kings, the Dandelion Dynasty. Let's see. Currently reading too many, but oh, that sounds so good. I am very interested in that one. Harrow the Ninth. I've recently read Gideon, and I really can't wait to read more of that series. Purple, I can't do resale for the... Oh, yeah. How much are people charging for the green ones? Probably an absurd amount. Chicagoland series by Chloe Neal. Hello, everyone. Hi. By the way, if anybody's wondering, Marcus does not have a channel, even though he's an avid reader.
I don't.
And a delightful person.
Thank you.
But A mediocre pickleballer.
Oh no!
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Now we gotta
Shots
play.
fired.
This
Yep.
sprint is now going to be a pickleball stream. So you want to go ahead
We're
and
just
get on
drive to the
just,
park.
just stream us playing pickleball. That's what it's going to be.
That
I
don't
was
think anyone would
humbled
wanna-
by a guy at the park and his serve.
Really,
So I
Your
must
sir,
study.
you were
I
humbled.
must study under this local master.
Give me lessons.
I will say mobility probably not his strong point, but he just served me off the court, so you know.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I don't need to
All
move
right.
if I can serve like that.
Very disappointed in myself.
Holy
500 at least.
moly, 500
That's
bucks.
not surprising. I feel like people always charge a ton, especially broken binding ones, because I think people don't tend to resell those as often. Did you order Special Project 5? Yes, I sure did on the last day that it was available. Because I just, for whatever reason, feel like I'm a little out of the loop right now. And then I saw an email that said last day, and it's like, oh, whoops, shoot. I did order it though. We'll see what we think of it. Marcus, did you order?
I didn't. I wanted to, but yeah, you got to make cuts somewhere. Unfortunately, probably not the cut to make, but yeah, I haven't read any of the Secret Project stuff yet too. I still need to reach rest of the Emerald Sea.
You can borrow any of them from me. That's the upside of not buying them. Is you're like,
That's
oh,
true. Yeah, once you get Secret Project 5, I'll just borrow it from you.
Mm-hmm. Recently read the first book in Dandelion Dynasty. I ended up enjoying it a lot more than I initially thought I would. Yay, that's good. Yay, hello.
I'm reading Spy Family if anyone cares.
Ooh.
Nobody asked me.
Spy Family.
Number 11.
I was
11.
I read it the other day. I told Sean that, well, I really liked the previous volume 10. And at the time I was like, I think this has the best moment so far as the sad, kind of hard-hitting aspects. Ooh. But I don't know. This one had a random moment that was really sad and hard-hitting that I wasn't expecting. And there was one panel and little, quote bubble that I almost started crying. And I was like, what the heck? Of course, the beginning of it is just nonsense and silliness. And it's just such extremes. Marcus, you need to watch or read Spy Family.
You got me sold on the sadness. I'm all about that. So I really need to read it now.
Oh, so good. You're not going to see sad stuff until like 10.
I was going to say, it's mostly goofy.
I mean, that sounds great too.
Yeah.
But I mean, you start throwing some sadness in there. I'm like, I'm all about that.
Oh, so sad. You'll see, Sean. I think, Sean, you're going to really be like, oh, no. I think
Do you think it's going to be like, I got something in my eye, and then I'll just like turn off the camera?
Forget to mute yourself.
Could be. Marcus, if you were to read it, I think that would be your reaction.
100%. I cry at everything.
Sean, when are you going to read The Golden Compass?
It's one of those things that I feel like we bring up and then we say we should read that again as adults and not as teenagers, and then I get all psyched about it and then I forget. So
neither of you have read that?
Well,
no, we both read it just
okay, gotcha.
As children, young people.
I was a little kid.
Okay.
I mean, it's been a little while.
We both want to buddy read it at some point. But there's just always so many things.
I love those books.
Sean, I think what you need to do is put pause on your buddy read with your dad. And then
break out
or make that your buddy read with your dad. That would be interesting.
To say the least.
Also a crier. What books have made people cry? Or recent things video games or movies or
Lincoln and the Bardo made me cry. Almost cry.
Wow. George Saunders. Bringing it.
Oh, dang.
Arrival makes me cry every time.
Who wouldn't cry at the end of Arrival?
Yeah, what kind of psychopath?
No one
would
here.
Not cry?
What kind of psychopath? Oh no, we lost her.
I'm currently
What
listening
else
to
makes
the
me
Demon
cry? I
Tide.
feel like The Vision by Tom King will make me cry.
Yeah,
Easy.
Oh, that's a good one.
Easy.
Demon Tide.
No recent ones that you can think of. The end of Lord of the Rings. They were getting on the ship.
Yeah.
Well,
The
I guess
Winners
my
by
answer would
Bachman.
be that volume of Spy Family almost made me cry. That was
Well, Grave of the Fireflies almost made you cry. Yes?
no,
No?
but it
Oh.
is devastating. But it's so bleak
Mm.
that it's just like emotionally gutting. But I wouldn't say that it almost made me cry.
Sure.
Well, I think when I thought about it after, if that makes sense, then I was kind of emotional, but not during, just because it's
Does
so
Full Metal
tragic.
Alchemist get you at any point?
I
I
think
feel like
there
there's
are
some good moments at the end where you're like,
there's a number of scenes that I almost think the scenes that are known for being emotional aren't necessarily the ones. It's almost like on reread when you know what's coming. Or when you see certain scenes and you're like, no, when you think back on it.
I think you're gonna. Yes.
Haven't watched.
Oh,
We haven't
that
watched.
episode. Whew. Whew. Yeah.
Hi, Christy.
Just wait till you
Were
get
you
to of Avatar. I think there's two things that'll make you cry.
starting tonight?
Oh man. I think you'll know the two as well. Maybe you won't cry, but I do think like you'll come close.
I'm excited. I think
Elle's not really a crier though.
Right. I mean,
I can let it go if I'm alone. Like I'll cry.
Right.
For sure.
I just think
Did La La Land make me cry?
Ooh,
we've mentioned this before, but my dad, we watched Logan with my dad, and Sean was just like, "Not forever, Dad, not forever, Dad."
That's a good one. That's a good one.
My dad, after every movie that he thought was good, would be like, "That was a good show." That would be his review.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He said that was a good show, and I'm over here like,
yeah, I thought so too.
Oh, Addie LaRue. This isn't a spoiler because it's in the premise. Well, I maybe will avoid saying it just because even though it's in the premise, some people might want to go without knowing anything. But when the main thing that's in the premise happens, I almost started bawling. I don't know. It was just weirdly, it got me. Divine Rivals has some moments as well. I think that there's a couple moments at the end of Ruthless Vows that made me emotional. Strange the Dreamer. Have you read Strange the Dreamer, Marcus? I think you have not.
No, I need to borrow it from you.
Yeah. Next time. That's the problem is that I already sent you home with a bunch of books. So
hey, I'm on them. You know, I'm on at least two of them.
You know what? There's some scenes in that series. There's a scene at the in book 3 that I was like, what is she doing to me? And then Sean got more emotional over a different scene.
Wow.
So
wait, 30 pages in, I'm enjoying it.
Oh wait,
no.
Fireborn. Yeah. I agree. I don't think it made me cry. I don't think I was there. But it's sad.
Oh, what book was it? No, or do you not remember? Because now I'm like, which one was it? Oh man, Where the Red Fern Grows. I watched the movie. I didn't read the book. I don't think I could watch that again. Deshauna. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, sorry.
How dare you, Deshauna? Oh, don't remember. Okay.
I feel like the end of Stoner is pretty sad. But I was on a plane, so I did not cry.
I know that
book.
Not
these strangers.
Not in front of these strangers, never.
I'm trying to think of other ones that have. There's a number of books that make me pretty emotional. Oh, I mean, I almost started crying recently. I finished Nelson Mandela's autobiography, and there's a few times in that. Bookshops and Bone Dust made you cry. Oh no. I wonder if it's a scene that I'm thinking of about like the hill. Is it that kind of symbolism? Because that was like melancholy. It was sweet but sad at the same time. But oh, that's nice. Hopefully there's some overlap. I mean, it's okay if there isn't.
Hopefully
But
there's some
Just none.
overlap.
Nothing
Yeah,
she reads.
whatsoever.
It's all bad.
I don't
but
like anything. Yeah.
Sean and I don't really read, and we're married. I mean, read the same things. I didn't finish that thought. We don't really
really
very
read at
many
all.
things.
Just made all this stuff
This is
up.
all for show.
Yeah.
We don't read these.
Yep. It's a performance.
Yeah.
It's a really long con.
Yeah.
It's the fact you both have kept it up this long is impressive.
You know, music can make me cry. I love
Yeah.
Supreme by John Coltrane. Dude, tears.
Yeah, you guys got to watch Last of Us. That third episode. I tried really hard not to cry in front of my brother. And we were both like, by the end of it, just looked at each other, tears coming down both our faces. Like, okay, cool. So it's both of us. Cool.
He doesn't seem like he would care at all if you cried.
No, but like, it's just, there's one thing after another. I'm just like, okay, just don't, like, it's okay. It'll be fine. And then it just keeps hitting you. And you're like, because if you're really going to make me cry, you got to earn it. Like, I feel like as, a storyteller, whatever thing you're, listening to or watching or reading. And so sometimes I try and force myself not to cry because like, no, this isn't it yet. And then once you do, it's like, oh, they got me.
Yeah. What is I'm totally spacing that piece of music that we were listening to, Sean, on our drive up from Tucson that one day, the something with an E, oh my gosh, it's such a good piece of music.
That
while
one
we were
piece of
listening to
music
it.
with an E. Yeah, I don't know.
I know, hold on. It's pretty well known.
Is it classical?
Yeah. Hold on. Nobody cares.
I mean, I care.
Yeah,
I know.
Elgar, right? Is that it? I think it is. Yeah.
Enigma Variations?
Yes. That piece of music.
Okay.
Enigma Variations, Nimrod. Okay, yeah. That piece of music. I know, I'm like, I know it's an E. Oh my gosh, that piece of music. If you just sit and listen to it, when it really starts to build up, a lot of people probably have heard it, maybe just don't know by name. But let's see. Let me go back. I'm still thanks to Shauna. That's nice. Last of Us is a good series. That's what I've heard. Recently rewatching The Good Place. Oh, I've never watched that show.
It's a really good show.
Oh, a Shinedown fan. Nice. I like Shinedown a lot.
Yeah.
I might still have some of their CDs.
What's a CD?
Yeah.
Last of Us 3.
Yep.
Man,
Oh,
I
geez.
want to watch this now just so I can bawl.
Oh,
you could just watch that episode alone and be like, I have no context for everything else and still cry.
Arcane, obviously.
Yeah.
The bridge. Oh. Just thinking about it. God.
Just thinking about it.
Just immediately start.
You do
almost
cry.
Yeah.
Oh man, that and then the running. Oh no, that sounds like nothing if you haven't seen the show, but the running with the boats in the background. Oh man.
It's good. That's a good one too.
Family, I stopped. That's the thing. When I rewatched Arcane and my mom hadn't seen it, was the first time, and I was like, I need to get some ice for my cup. Hold on, I'll be right back. So I was getting so emotional.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yep.
that didn't make me emotional. I think because I thought it was.
Yeah, no, we don't like him, apparently. Yeah.
Nah.
I think
Nah.
I thought it was a little try hard. I was
What?
like, oh, I guess that's the big thing.
The rest of the show
Okay.
can kind of be try hard, but I thought that was pretty good.
Man, good music can transform a scene though.
Can also kill it. Like if it's not good and it's like forcing you to feel something,
I mean, I do think like a solid 50% or more of my arrival tears come from the music at the end of the movie.
Right.
That
Like,
music is
beautiful.
really good.
And you're just like,
Yeah. 30 minutes? I feel like 30 seconds,
Ooh,
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. The
That's
old,
kind of like
old Pixar. Yeah. For Finding Nemo, the beginning. Okay, cool. I guess.
I feel like the very first part of Up is the best part of Up, though, is the problem for me. I feel kind of bad.
No,
I'm just
I get
like,
that. I could see that. Like, yeah, because I remember that. I don't really remember a whole lot else of that movie as well, except for the dog saying point.
Yeah, the squirrel thing.
Yeah, that's all I really remember. It's been a long time, but the beginning, I remember that.
I think it's just hard when you start with that opening to top it.
Yeah.
Kevin the Bird. Oh, I mean, I've mentioned this before, but Hachi, I can't watch that movie ever again.
Hachi.
Ever again. Yeah,
it's
about
the dog, right? Yeah,
Yakita.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, Emily has brought that up. That makes her cry all the time. I need to watch it.
Okay. I don't think there will be anything that makes you cry harder. More than likely. And it's based on a true story, which makes it all the more emotional, I think. For anybody that doesn't know, that dog would walk its owner to the train station every day and then walk home. And then when the train came at the end of the day and the guy got off work, the dog would walk to the train station and then walk him home. And then one day the guy went to work and died. And then
Spoiler
the dog...
alert.
It's a true story. And then the dog every day would still go to the train station. And there's a statue of the dog at the train station. And I'm like, that's the saddest thing ever. Sorry.
No,
I shout when I try not to get too emotional, but it's just a different kind of emotion.
It's a deflecting mechanism.
Yeah. I was wondering if Luna's nearby.
She's with me. We're chilling.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. She's just staring at me. She's like,
it's so good.
Interstellar's pretty good too. Interstellar,
I might disagree about
I think made me cry also.
I agree with that statement. Night Circus Arrival is better than Interstellar.
Yes.
Debate.
And I would say much better too.
I have not.
Yes, I was gonna say
Futurama.
someone's seen Futurama. Yes, there's a dog episode that is very similar to that movie, and it's really sad.
Oh, I know. I can't. Just like old dogs that people take to the beach and stuff that have a hard time walking, but they like the beach. I'm just like, oh, it's so sad. I can't. It's too much. Hold on. I want to find the statue of Hachiko.
Yeah.
Ow. Hold on. I'll share it on the screen. Look at the statue.
Aww.
It's Luna Bear.
It's Luna Bear.
Look at how cute Hachi was.
Aww.
Anyway. Okay, enough sad dog stuff. Shall we? Oh, wait, hold on. If you want another anime movie to cry over, Ride Your Wave. Oh, I don't know that one.
Ride Your Wave.
All of Us Strangers broke something in me with how much I cried.
Is that a movie?
I don't know if I don't know that.
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure I've heard of that. It's fairly new with what's his name? Andrew Scott. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Andrew Scott's in that. But I haven't seen it. I've heard it's really good.
Huh. Well, if anybody's looking for some good, a good cry fest, here are recommendations for you. That's apparently what this stream is.
Yeah.
That was my birthday. It was good. I got the weekend before I read to a therapy donkey. I didn't need therapy. It was just at the library. And then the following weekend, we saw donkeys when we were hiking. And then my mom told me she thinks donkeys are my spirit animal. And I was like, I don't know what that says about me, Mom.
Weird. Donkeys don't cry either. I'm just kidding.
Oh, no. It's based on a book called Strangers. Oh, that's good to know. Also, thanks for asking. It's very nice. Shall we get to reading? I don't think I said what I'm reading.
I don't think
Yeah.
you did, actually. Yeah.
I think my plan is to listen to The Last Quintista because I have the audiobook from Libby while doing some laundry. So
Very
I have
exciting.
a giant basket of laundry and hangers. So I think that's my plan.
Nice.
Yeah. Marcus is 25. Is 45 minutes good for you for sprinting?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Let me get the screen ready to go. Also, everybody, don't forget to check out World Hoppers merch because the proceeds go to charity. The profit goes to charity. Let's see. All right. Here we go. See you all in 45 minutes.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Sean, I heard you laughing multiple times.
I laughed really hard one time.
Through the room. The part you can mention?
What's
or
up?
no? Is it something you can mention or no?
Yeah. I mean, it's just a stupid Anya face. I think it's even the one that you showed me.
Her weird, like, pig face?
Yeah. This one.
Yeah, I sent you that exact.
But like, I think it was I just like, she thinks she has this elaborate plan, and then she makes that face, and then they just like throw a piece of paper at her. Like it does not work. It's a good face.
Did you end up finishing that volume?
I did not. I am pretty far into it. They're on the bus. Yeah, I'm decently far. This is
But
what I
not
have
to the
left.
part that I was waiting for you to get to.
I don't know. The whole thing is pretty.
All of them terrified is really sad too.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. Like for Spy Family, it's pretty intense. I was like, oh, geez.
Oh no, Marcus,
So.
how was your reading?
It's good.
Yeah.
I'm on page 65 now.
The beginning is when
I
I
actually
first started
like-
it.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
a little confused just because there's a lot of names thrown at you, but I mean, that's
Yeah.
most fantasy books. But I mean, I think for that game to start out with, or the tournament to be part of the Fourth Order was pretty cool. It's for me a pretty interesting way to start. So now just that's already done, and now Lee and Annie are kind of dealing with the fallout because Annie defied the Fourth Order's wishes. So it's interesting.
When I first started, I remember texting Sean and being like, it's fine so far. And then by the end, I was like, I love this book. So the fact that you're already enjoying it makes me happy. I'm so sorry for all the tabs.
See, I want to know like what your tabs, I want to know what they mean. Like, I'm like, what does this mean? So it's cool.
I wonder if some of it is just parts I liked and others like foreshadowing or something. So
right.
It's adds an extra layer. It's there's certain books I've shown you that are annotated by the author, and it makes me want to go back and reread to see what the author has said. I think that will be really cool.
100%.
I need to read more Keeper of the Lost Cities. Those were fun. Well, the one I read was fun. I need to read more. And I like Amari. I'm excited for the third one.
Man.
So before we started the reading itself, we were talking about all the sad stuff, and I did not realize the book that I was picking up was so bleak and depressing. Immediately I thought, whoa, this is really quite tragic. The Last Quintista.
Okay.
Which is so all I knew is that she was some kind of storyteller. That's all I knew. That was her role. I did not realize basically that Earth was ending and there's only so many people that are allowed to leave the planet, and her family has been selected as some of the people to leave the planet. So she's thinking about all the things that they're leaving behind, and I'm like, whoa, what? It's a middle grade book. It won an award. I don't remember which one, but yeah, I don't know where we're going, but it seems like it's going to be really depressing and bleak. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Like right off the bat. Yeah,
it's sad. Sean, how much do you have left of that volume?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I meant
like you borrow Spy Family now too.
I have 3 more chapters.
Okay. Marcus, I think you can if you get the Shonen Jump app, I think you can read all of Spy Family, unless you don't like reading digitally.
I haven't tried in a long time, but I could give it a shot for Spy Family.
for Spy Family, or you
Yeah.
can just watch the
Or
show. You
watch
just
the
won't.
show. Yeah,
You
or
won't
get
be
it
caught
from
up,
your
but-
local library.
it's true. I have options.
Henderson saying "such nerves of steel" really also made me laugh too.
Did you laugh when he changes instead of saying steel? Have you gotten to that?
I don't
No,
think so.
I'm guessing not. Okay, yeah. It's I think coming up within the next few pages, so you'll enjoy that too.
Just feeling left out here. I have to read Spy Family.
Yeah. Well, I genuinely think that you and Emily would enjoy watching because it's so ridiculous, and the sad stuff comes later, so you can just enjoy the fun of it first, and then get hit with the sad stuff later on. But it's just so bizarre and goofy and silly.
Sounds incredible. Bizarre,
I
goofy.
highly recommend.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what it's about? Have we talked about it, the premise to you?
I feel like we have. Like we've been playing games or something.
It's basically Cold War era.
Yeah.
Or not well, like the East West, and the main character is a spy,
Mhm.
and then he has to try and have a child go into this prestigious school because this other person he's supposed to be spying on only ever makes appearances at his child's school events. So the spy adopts a child, and she is a telepath, but nobody knows that. And she's not very good at doing things with the information that she learns from reading people's minds.
Mm-hmm.
And then he has to also have a wife. So he marries this woman who he does not realize is an assassin. And she doesn't know he's a spy. And none of them know the little girl can read minds.
Okay.
And it's
Wow.
just
I find
hilarity.
it mostly funny when the little girl reads someone's mind and she gets like this look on her face like I've outsmarted them, and then like she totally still screws it up. You're like, I don't know how you could possibly screw that up. You can read their minds.
That's awesome.
That's mostly why I laugh.
That's mostly
and-
why I laugh.
And there's a dog who can see potential
Fun.
futures.
It's like a supernatural Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, no, that sounds great. I think I haven't read any manga since last time because I read Chainsaw Man. I wasn't too much of a fan, and I think I think Spy Family is the perfect one that I need to try out now.
I mean, it's just so easy to get into because it's so ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And it also
how many volumes are out?
Fun.
There's
11.
only 11.
Oh, okay. So
Right
you're
now.
on the most recent one. Okay, cool.
And it definitely pokes fun at anime because I think we've told you there's a whole section of a dodgeball game at their school,
Mhm.
and it's really over the top, almost like the Dragon Ball where they're leveling up
Right.
and stuff, and all they're
By the
doing
way,
is throwing
speaking of that,
dodgeballs.
Bill Watkins is a hero.
He is.
So-
I knew you would like him in that
So
volume.
me saying that he was S tier, I was right all along about that guy.
There's a kid who's just a massive kid, and he's way bigger than all the other kids, and his name is Bill Watkins, which is a great
sounds
name
great.
for a child.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's just destroying all the other kids in dodgeball.
That's
And
awesome.
it's very entertaining. It's so dumb. It shows him training with his father, and they're like hitting trees down and stuff with the ball. It's very dumb, but it's funny. Highly recommend Spy Family. It's the best. It's so fun. Well, what are you doing this evening? Because we're gonna take Luna out here in a sec.
Nice. Probably continue reading at least a little bit and then make dinner for Emily when she comes home.
Yay. Tell Emily we said hi.
I will.
Is she doing something for school?
Yeah, so they just had a speaker yesterday at NAU come down from California. She had to set that whole thing up, and the doctor is leaving today, so she's got to go take him to the airport and then finish up a little bit of homework. And yeah, she'll be home around like 7 o'clock. Yeah. Past couple of days have been really busy for her while I've been like working at home and reading, and I feel bad. I'm like, I'm tired, but I shouldn't be tired. You're doing real work.
What are you gonna make for dinner?
Probably chicken and tofu with some vegetables and rice. Healthy, trying to be healthy, you know.
Yeah. We had smoothies yesterday, but today we're having pizza.
Oh,
it's
sounds
a
so
pretty
good.
big swap.
That sounds so good.
Get some pizza.
But yeah, I know. Yeah, we should get we should get the pizza instead.
Well, this was fun. Thanks for joining us for our sprint.
Yeah, thank
We'll
you for inviting me.
Sprint together sometime. Obviously, we'll game again pretty soon. Spy Family sounds cute and funny, and I love to. Oh yeah, you got to check it out. Luna Bear.
Luna.
She's so cute. She's ready to go out.
I'm ready. She's just ready.
Take me outside, Dad. All your laundry over there, Sean. Do they have good pizza in Phoenix? Yeah, I think so. It just depends where you go. Some is really basic, and then there's some pretty good places.
A lot of chains. Do you guys know any local ones, or like that aren't a chain that are really good?
There was one that used to be in Gilbert that was great, and I think it's closed
that's true.
now.
That was good.
Casanova Brothers was great.
That was sad.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I mean, we haven't gone to get really good pizza in a while because we usually just get like cheap frozen pizza and then eat that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't think of any at the moment.
I mean, we're Barrows fans. That's a local chain.
Yeah.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure it started in Phoenix.
Phoenix has the best Mexican food, though. Whenever I hear people talk about liking Mexican food and they live in Massachusetts, I always wonder, what is Mexican food like there? Because Mexican food here is fantastic because it's real Mexican food.
So good.
So, but now I want to go find. We've tried a few pizza places around and they weren't great. There's one right by our house that we still need to try, though.
Wait, which one?
The one that was down the street by the library
was not very good. Yeah,
I know. That's what I just said.
I thought you said there's one down the street that you want to try.
Yeah, the one behind us I want to try. The one by Safeway.
Oh.
Yeah, we haven't tried that place.
There? Oh.
No, you say every time we pass it, we still need to go there.
We still need to go there.
You're the one that's...
Like, what?
So not the one that's by the Planet Fitness.
That one's good. I like that one.
Okay.
But no, there's the one that's you see it from the road. You see it from 7th Street.
So much pizza.
It's a Italian restaurant though. It's not just
Oh,
pizza.
yeah.
But what is the name of that one by Planet Fitness? Because
I think it's
the temptation. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ray's Pizza.
Good. So there's a place that is just tiny, kind of you walk in and there's like a couple booths and then the place to order, and their pizza is delicious. If you like, really greasy thin crust pizza.
Yeah. That's how you do it.
What I like. Yeah. Little sister just started reading Spy Family. Yay.
Nice.
I always wonder what real Mexican food is like. So good. Spicy, delicious, yummy. It's great. So we're very spoiled here with that. You can't really go wrong. No. But anyway, as we showed, Luna's ready to go. Marcus, enjoy your evening with more. You have to, when you get to good parts in that book, you have to text me.
I will. I'm actually, I'm enjoying it. Like, I'm excited to see what the hype's all about.
Yay. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. If you're already enjoying it, I don't think it's going to go downhill from here for you. So.
Yeah, you're like, it only gets worse.
And then we'll chat more the next time we play Ghost.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Thanks everybody who joined our sprint. It was lots of fun. For everybody who watches later, I hope you enjoy. Bye, everyone.
Have a good night.